All right, so I can talk. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Dungeons, Dragons, and Doggos. Tonight is the inaugural Thursday night edition. Just because we've had a bit of mess up this week with a lot of sort of timelines and things, we had to get a night of work for everyone. But thank goodness we're back and ready to go.
We're here.
We are. This is. If you're trying to figure out which campaign it is the Tuesday night campaign. We're just running on Thursday for this current week, and we are going to be diving back into the Tomb of Annihilation. So, for those of you that have been playing along before, welcome back. For those that are new, welcome, and try and keep up, I guess. And
that's great.
And yeah, besides that, we've got a couple of partners and helpful companies that have been helping us keep the stream going and making sure that we're on every week, making sure that we're doing great stuff. So we're going to do some shout outs to them, and I think we'll start with Jacob.
Just a quick little bit for a great app called Sirenscape. It's a DM's tool. It's free to try out. There's 30 free soundboards you can simply grab. If you want to upgrade to $10 a month, get access to all 500 of their unique sound packs for officially licensed RPGs that you might play. Go check them out at sirenscape.com.
Awesome. And I guess we'll go with Chris as the second one. All right, and with last but not least, Sam, tell us what's happening over at Dice Smith.
Not a lot happening at the Dice Smith recently. We still have plenty of stock, so if you want to head over to thedicesmith.com, get yourself some really cool loot, some cool gear, some awesome looking dice. There's glow in the dark ones that look mad. If you use a promo code Doggos, Doggos, you get 20% off your order. And we have free shipping Australia-wide. So get in there, order some stuff, free shipping, 20% off.
Kitty.
Score yourself a bargain. Keep playing through ISO. So head over there, get yourself a deal.
Sounds good. Okay, well then, without further ado, let's kick off. So, you guys have been deep down in the tomb. You came across last session an interesting cauldron that had a shadowy clone of animal inside the room that seemed to copy all of the movements that you did, but sort of in a sort of a mirror image way. And you managed to sort of end up draining that cauldron, pulling out a crystal, an orange crystal eye, which you've now got. And you did happen to see a few more of those types of eyes on the way here, by the way. Sorry, I just had to sneeze. But yeah, you did happen to see other ones of those along the way that you didn't pick up because they were scary, and probably they do still look scary, and they probably seem scary, and they probably are scary. So it's still up to you if you want to collect those. But another part of that is you've also got Paxi, who wandered away from the party for a small amount of time and has managed to get himself entirely lost. To everybody's knowledge, you guys have no idea where he is, but Paxidor is probably the only one that can have a clue about how to escape from where he is. So good luck finding him, and we're going to dive straight into it. Oh yeah, and Animal also almost lost a life last session, but he's now got like half his HP left, and he's a cripple and hanging onto the back of Drask. So, what do you guys want to do?
After a golem blew out of his stomach like an alien.
Times 10 out of 10 would
Just
do again.
looking where I am and sort of remembering where we ended up, sort of in the hopes of finding packs, I'm just gonna sort of search the walls in this corridor just to see if maybe there was a secret wall or a path that maybe Pax had gone down, which could explain where he went.
Oh, I can telepathically talk to people. I forgot about that'll help.
We all forget about that.
I always forget about that.
Yeah, so that's. I'm just going to sort of search the walls, looking for anything that might tell me where Pax went.
Okay. So you're going to start looking on these walls. Give me an investigation check. Let's have a look around.
I will also pick up the trident off the wall, as I remember that allowed me to walk through the water.
Mm-hmm.
Investigation.
Yep.
It's a 20.
Okay. So looking along that easterly wall that you're next to at the moment. No, westerly wall. Sorry. You, besides the sort of the different weapons that are along the wall that are being held by the various murals, you don't happen to find anything remotely interesting on that wall in regards to sort of a way that Pax could have gone. The wall seems very solid to you. It seems to be just a well-decorated wall, and even on like full inspection, it feels like it holds up to scrutiny pretty well.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I want to telepathically talk to Drask using my Rasnasy communication link.
Okay.
Hopefully. So I like pull out a bit of dried meat out of the old sack and give it a nibble.
Yep.
And let's see. Let's hope this triangle fucking lights up and I can get a solid line.
Mm-hmm.
Drask, can you hear me, Drask? Come in, Drask.
Drask, you do hear it, but it sounds faint. As in, it's you can hear it, but it's a lot quieter than the normal sort of link that you'd get with him.
Hear who? No, I couldn't hear him.
Back in the water room, I went down a small crawl hallway and it rotated. Now I'm stuck. I need your help. It must have shifted or something.
I'll start searching this wall as well now. I'll do this first chamber, and then if I don't find anything, I'll go to the bottom chamber.
Okay. So
staying this side of the water wall.
Okay, yeah. As you sort of walk around that water wall, most of the walls seemingly hold up to a decent amount of scrutiny, the same way that the other side did. As you get sort of closer to that side bit there that you're next to, you once again see that there is a bit almost like a hidden alcove, sort of that's off to the side of the room. It's still hidden behind like a almost see-through bit of wall. When you're on the angle, it just looks like wall, but when you're looking directly at it, you can see straight through it.
Can I try and put my hand through it? Is there something? Can I see anything in there, or does it just sort of doesn't look quite right when I'm staring at it?
Yeah. So looking through there, you can see sort of a sort of a plinth that's bearing a crystal eyeball that's about 1 inch in diameter. You've got in that current one that you're looking through. There seems to be like a bright green eyeball sitting on it, but it is about sort of the room itself looks about 5 feet wide and 8 foot tall.
Okay.
But yeah, it's very, very, very suspicious that there's almost like an invisible wall in front of there until you sort of get closer.
I'll try and grab it.
Mm-hmm.
Just being that I remember them grabbing something out of the thing earlier, so I'll grab it and sort of inspect it, sort of see if it looks similar to the orange one that was picked up earlier.
Yep. So as you reach your hand through that almost illusionary wall that's in front of you, you get this feeling of just this cold feeling as your hand goes in there. Like it's completely different temperature from outside. You can feel like you're already in a sort of a dank, deep temple, but it feels almost like you've dropped it like 30, 40 degrees as you put your hand in there, and you grab the green eyeball. You managed to get it without any resistance. And as you pull your hand back out, you just notice that your sort of skin and armor that was over your hand, or your gloves that you're wearing them, have like some bits of frostbite all over them. Like, yeah.
Okay, I don't think Pax got stuck in there. Hey, Drask, I found another one of those eye things, but this one's green. You can hear it? Where is he? No?
Nope. It's in your head. Hang on, it's in your head.
Is it? What? I found one of those eyeball-looking things, but it's green. Do you want to hold on to him? Yeah, just different color.
In terms of visuals, they look very, very similar. Like you'd assume they'd come from the same set if they were from a set. Yes.
I wonder what they're for. I don't know. These are the only two we've come across that I know of. Maybe there's more on our journey. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see shit. It's a dark crawl space. That's about it. I don't know. I cast light on my staff and I see if I can see anything inside here.
Okay, sure. So as you sort of cast that and look around the room, you notice it's pretty much an empty sort of cavern almost. Like it's the room that you're in is just solid walls on either side, and you seem like you're almost in a prison with like a lack of oxygen. And you do notice that you're steadily having to breathe harder to get the oxygen in.
No raised bits of flooring. Like if I push down the floor or anything.
So as you sort of look around on the floor and you sort of start pushing around, it just feels very like a very sort of sturdy standard stone floor, and there's nothing entirely obvious about it at all. That it just seems like a regular floor.
Dress, there's nothing in here, and I don't mean to alarm anyone, but my oxygen is slowly running out in here. Rotated. I don't know, maybe something more a perspective than a frog can come through and have a look.
The one in front of me, or is there another hole? Where did you put the frog in? I don't remember seeing where you put the frog. Oh. If I move up to here, do I see the crawl space that he's sort of
the crawl space is very obvious. Like that's not covered by anything. But it's about 5 feet wide. And the height of it is about 4 feet tall. So you will have to duck or crawl or hobble your way through. It's not something you can just walk standing upright.
All right. So what we're gathering is that it's quite possible that Pax went through here,
Mhm.
and something's happened to him when he's gone in this tunnel. Now your frog, we've sent through, and it's gone through fine.
Mhm.
So what's different? What's the difference between your frog and Pax? The size, the weight, the size. The size is probably the biggest thing. Pax is pretty big in comparison, so maybe we need to send something else bigger through. You've got you've got animal on your back. I'm gonna have to go through as much as I don't want to. All right, I'm gonna make my way into the crawl space and just sort of. I will actually. I'll light put the light on my hammer and sort of just like push it in front of me as I'm moving. And so I just want to sort of look through this crawl space and see if I can see any traps or markings that might indicate something. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm just looking for anything
It's
that
looking for anything. Okay.
that looks out of the ordinary.
And this is from the position you're in now, or further down the tunnel?
I'm gonna, as I'm making my way through with the crawl space, and I've got my light on my hammer, and I'm just pushing it every sort of movement I make.
Okay.
Feel around the tunnel and taking my time, slowly
Yeah.
checking over everything.
So as you sort of go further and further down, you notice that you're coming to a bend in the tunnel. This tunnel, it seems to just be a continuation of what you're in. There's nothing visual or visibly different about the tunnel, even as you turn the corner. There's nothing you can physically see on the ground. You can, just because it's a little bit dark, but still with the light that's around you, you can see towards the end of the tunnel around that corner.
Yeah.
You do see that it actually comes to like almost a solid wall down there, which
Okay.
would be kind of concerning if you know Pax went down there and you found the end of the tunnel.
Drask, I'm seeing sort of a wall down here. Yeah, it looks like it comes to a wall. It's a pretty small space. I don't know. I don't even know how Pax got through here, to be honest. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing in front of me.
You're a Drask idiot. I don't know. I'm guessing things changed when it rotated on me. It's quite possible there's a wall there now.
What caused it? Oh, I can't hear that. Where I am now, looking about, do I see anything that might indicate something rotating? If I sort of crest around that, I can't crest around that corner.
Well, yeah, and unless you get around the corner, you can't really see too much else from where you are. It's currently hard.
Yeah.
As you get around the corner there where you are now.
Yeah, that's what sort of.
Yeah,
Do I see anything that looks like it rotates?
Well, as you get onto that particular part that you are now,
Yeah.
you feel very quickly underneath your knees that the room starts to spin.
Do I have time to back?
No, it's it goes like it's only 5 foot wide gap that it has to close, and it closes in under like a second and a half. So you're not going to have time to get back.
Okay.
But as it starts to rotate, it feel you're getting rotated round what seems to be in the anti-clockwise direction.
Okay.
And as that happens, Paxador, you happen to come to this other side.
Oh,
with an open exit now. But Tim, you seem to be trapped in a sort of 6 foot wide or 5 foot wide, sort of 10 feet long little passageway, and you feel your air begins to sort of start running out. Yes.
Hey guys, whatever you did at work, the thing moved. I'm gonna stop crawling. How'd you guys rotate it? Oh, okay. Yes. Nope. Didn't see him.
So you didn't see him on your way around?
I didn't.
Mhm.
I don't see Tim anywhere. He must be in the tunnel. He must be trapped like I was.
Oh, what do you wait?
That's unfortunate.
So he's trapped. Oh
I'm-
shit! Wait, but you did. Ah!
Oh.
Yeah.
Is there any heavy like boulders or stones or something that I could push down the tunnel in this room?
You can probably find some things on the ground around there. It's up. There's sort of some bits of that moss, that sort of alien-like moss you can find.
No.
There are some stones around, some little pebbles and things. Nothing really large, but you can find probably a handful size thing to throw down there for sure.
I'm needing something more substantial, like an actual like big kind of rock or boulder. In that little alcove back where I found the weapon, is there anything in that little alcove in here?
Oh, in there, that down there is where Tim found that glass eye, but there's currently nothing in there to roll down. No,
Okay.
there's nothing left. Yeah.
Hang on, guys. I'm gonna go back down the hallway and try and free Tim. And crawl back down and right
Wait,
before
what?
the cusp of
Oh.
where it rotates, because I know where it fucking rotated on me last time.
Mhm.
Can I see like a trigger point? What's causing it to happen?
No, the actual visuals of that area just looks it's very well put together. It's very hard to tell if at all anything's there. But you would know that something triggered last time you went in that spot, but you can't
Okay.
exactly tell. Now, for you right now, it would look like a straight through corridor, not a not a half corridor. Yep.
Makes sense. I want to. Okay. I'm gonna get my hand axe out, and I'm just gonna start using the blunt end of it, kind of using it like a hammer. And I want to try and bash on the floor, but not go past the cusp of where it rotated on me last time. And then
Okay.
if it starts to rotate, I'll pull my hand back. So I get fucking chopped off.
Lose it again.
Yeah, I know, right?
Sure. So yeah, as you start sort of bashing around on it, you can feel the floors a little bit like a little bit less solid than where you were standing earlier, but you can't really feel too much difference, but a little bit. It gives a little bit of give for sure.
Yeah, I was just trying
But
to
nothing.
trigger something.
Yeah, nothing seems to be like as you're pushing it down. Nothing seems to really move it that well. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna come back out. I got another idea.
Yeah, almost like you need probably some more weight.
Animal. How are you doing since being inhalved?
Not the. I think I'll survive.
Can you dimension door still?
Sure, I can. Obviously, I haven't tried. I don't know if half of me will go or all of me will go, but I can give it a shot. What do you need?
Well, I'm thinking, right, so last time when I went through, it activated when I crawled through.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing it's a weight thing. I couldn't activate it with my hammer. Now, if we throw you down like some sort of gnome and hopefully activate the pressure plate, that will rotate it and get Tim out, and then hopefully you can then dimension door out of there.
Yeah, I could do that. Not a problem. Just gonna let me out, let me down.
Okay. I get my knife and I just cut the side of the rope and let him drop to the ground.
And I'm gonna start like commander calling, like dragging, like my legs are just dragging on the ground, like I'm a paraplegic. Just start like.
I'll scoop him up and help him down.
Do the wheelbarrow.
Yeah. Bloop, 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 bloop. All right, so I get to the cusp, and I'm like, all right, so hopefully putting you down this hallway will rotate it. And
Nice, right.
I kind of.
He's sacrificing your animal again.
He's gonna come out. He's gonna come out.
I'm always a fucking sacrifice.
Look, he's half dead anyway.
These guys treat me like a fucking animal. Seriously.
Disposable.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Look, it's fine. I know it won't be an anti-magic field because I was able to cast light while I was in there. So I think you should be okay.
Here goes nothing.
And I'll
I'm
push
gonna
him.
crawl.
push
Gonna
him
crawl
down.
into that. Crawl into that. Over that edge.
Alright,
Into that.
so you crawl over the edge.
Yeah.
As you do that, you seem to get swept away counterclockwise, and as you do that, Tim, you manage to find yourself coming out at the opposite side of the tunnel.
Hey.
Up there.
Hello.
Yeah, and behind you, you still see a solid wall.
Huh. Awesome. It moved.
Hello.
I'm gonna, using my light, sort of just keep pushing my way through.
All right.
How long it's going to take me to get through. But again, sort of still not knowing really what happened. I'm still going to be sort of just searching around, sort of seeing if there's anything that might trigger again another trap or something. And I'll just keep making my way. Hopefully
Okay.
out.
Yeah. So as you make your way around that around the outside there, you come out to a little opening that you happen to just see. It seems to be pretty well lit, and you recognize this part of the hallway as where you were previously looking into when you were looking for Pax and the Frog the first time.
Yeah. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Drask, I got out.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, what about? Oh shit! Where's
Telepathically
Pax?
talk to. I'm still here. In the
Wait,
thing.
it's still in the tunnel?
No. I'm coming. I come back out. I'm coming back out.
I throw the frog back in there real quick.
So you're sending the frog back down the tunnel?
Yeah.
Okay.
So does he make it all the way around?
As you sort of throw the frog in there, he hops in, and he manages to get to a solid wall in the middle because I think animals in the longer room, the longer hallway.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If there's nothing there, come back.
And with that, the frog comes hopping back and doesn't happen to find anything on the way back.
All right. So Pax isn't in there anymore.
No, I'm right next to you.
It worked! Yes! Tim, we did it! We got him out!
Animal, do you
How did
want
you
a
get him
dimension door out of
The
there?
frog. He just crawled in there, and he must have hit something. I don't know. He came to a wall this time.
Good job, Flippy, the froggo. Good job.
Fuck. Why it didn't work the first time?
This frog
I don't
is
know,
our
man.
most valued member of the party, clearly.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe me going through and activating it did something.
Yeah, maybe.
Animal,
Is there anything of interest
dimension door
down
to
this
us
end
whenever you're ready.
of this corner? I know last time we sort of came up and we sort of weren't really paying attention to what was up here because of the room.
Yep.
But now that I've come out here, is there anything sort of interest in this area?
Well, let me bring up Drask pretty quickly so the stream can see where you are.
No, you're
So,
right.
so you being up there, so at that end of the tunnel, you do notice that there's there happens to be some writing on the wall, and it's hard to tell exactly what it is, but from what you can gather, there seems to be almost an explanation of some hieroglyphics that are sort of telling you a story about how to cross a certain floor. There's
floor.
Yeah. So
fuck, what's that? That one that what's his name kept going on that I cracked it at him for.
Mhm.
I want to have a look at it. I sort of take as much of it in as I can.
Yeah. So you happen to see the hieroglyph that you see on the wall. It's it's pretty obvious that it is showing almost the solution to the room that had the locust in it.
Oh,
Okay,
the
I
locust
definitely want to have a look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Still got to work out how to get in there, but
So let me quickly see if I can find a picture of it.
And while they're looking at that and talking, I'm just going to bamf back into that main area where Pax is before the hallway.
Okay. Just one moment. Where did it go? I will find it when you get to that point.
that's all right.
Anyway, so you sort of dimension doored back out to where Pax was.
Yeah, just at the end of that hallway before I went in. Just going to bamf back there.
Okay. Yep. So yeah, you managed to bamf back out, and you are right next to
animal! Thank God.
Animal.
Oh.
Mhm.
And my legs? Have I still got my legs? Have I still got my legs?
Yes, you. Wait, does he have his legs?
He still has his legs.
You have your legs.
Good, my legs. I'd be short without them. All right,
Half
where's
the
Drask?
man I've known you.
Yeah, where's Drask? Where's my chauffeur?
I pick Animal up and I'll take him over to Drask.
You want to just
Thanks for that.
strap him on?
Humiliating.
I'll help tie him on. Do you want to be facing front or back?
It doesn't bother me. Maybe back. I can watch your six.
All right, so I strap him onto the back and kind of tie him in and get him all snug,
I'm like a backpack.
like a little toddler on the back of his dad.
All right. So as he's on your back and you start moving your way around, Tim, as you're looking closer to that wall, you notice that the order that things are in start to make a little bit of sense to you.
Where is the hieroglyph?
The hieroglyphs are currently on the wall to your right. So like they're sort of on that wall,
Okay.
and you recognize that there's an order on them that is very very reminiscent to stuff that you saw in the room to your left.
Yeah, I know it starts with vulture, I believe.
That's
The
right. I
vulture
remember
for
you
first
had
step.
an argument with Demi about that.
Yep.
About
So
what to start on.
On the wall, you currently see the mural that's on that wall. You see a vulture, then a serpent, then you see a door, then a reed, then a scarab, then a scepter, then a foot, and then an urn.
Okay.
That's currently what you see on the wall.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, I think I have the solution to that floor puzzle that Demi was struggling with.
Oh, the one you guys had an argument about. Yeah.
Yeah, because the idiot didn't listen to me. He just rushed off somewhere.
Getting into that room and doing said floor puzzle, what's that going to achieve for us?
It's a tomb in there, so there could be riches in there.
More useful stuff. I don't actually remember how we got into that room.
So originally, Demi went through. There was like a
skull or something.
A skull or something on a wall that looked into the room. He Misty stepped in through that. When we were upstairs, I believe, sort of location-wise, that skull thing that was like black that you could jump into. I believe that actually leads in here, but I couldn't confirm that. Obviously, we're above it, and I didn't want to jump in a hole.
Fair enough.
Outside of that, I don't know.
Well, guys, what do you want to do?
There might be something around
jump
here.
down.
I don't know.
Get in.
I'm just going to investigate this corner a bit more. Is there anything that looks like maybe there might be a secret doorway or something in this area? Just because I had an idea that maybe there was another doorway to this tomb, and it wouldn't just be that.
Oh, as in sort of in the area that you are. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
If you as you're looking around, give me an investigation check around there.
Oh, good. My good stat. 25.
25?
Yeah, 17 plus 8.
Noosh.
Right, yeah. So looking around, you happen to notice that there is some small gaps in the stone around the corner from you. It does look it eerily resembles the stone that you've seen lift up and lower down with that dwarf that was walking into the room in your previous encounters.
Yes. Okay.
But yeah, it does look like it's pretty heavy and would need a significant amount of effort to lift it.
All right. I'll make my way to it. Like, hey guys, I think I found a block that might move. I might need the stronger people. That's not me.
Oh, that's me. That's me.
That's definitely Drask, and probably you, Pax. Can you guys come maybe try and lift it, move it?
Oh yeah. I'm on my way.
I'll try and shift it slightly out of the way, so Drask.
Help if I had my legs.
Look, I got an idea. Do you want me to push this block here? Yeah.
There's a block over here.
All right. Animal, I'm going to push on this block facing this way. And then Animal, you're going to stay that way and use your arms and push on the block on the other side. Then we're going to push this bad boy out of the way.
All right, so give me some strength checks to try and lift this block then.
All right.
As just before he goes to lift, my eyes flash yellow quickly as I touch him, and I'll use my flash of genius on him.
This is weird.
Which gives you a +4 to your roll.
Okay. Strength check. That's 18. Thank God I got the +4. Oh. Okay, yep. Okay. I got an 18 on my roll.
Good 18.
Yep.
All right. So you got an 18, and what did you get, Tim?
I didn't roll. I'll roll. Yep. Oh, that's good. Considering I get a +0, 16.
Okay, so you guys combined strength is pretty strong. So as you guys go to try and lift this stone, you realize that it is almost an immovable object. It feels like it's like 2,000, 3,000 pounds. This thing is very, very heavy.
Okay, so we can't.
I don't think this thing moves.
Tim, just to your sort of over your sort of shoulder to the side of the wall that you're next to as well.
Yeah.
You notice that there seems to be almost a small peephole there as well that you can look through.
Okay. I'll have a look through it. What do I see?
Looking through there, you see everything that's happening inside the room. Inside of this room over here. You see a dwarf walk into the room. You see him take a few steps in and then the sphinx seem to light up and then cover him with locusts, and you see him get torn limb from limb, and then it all dies down. His body fades away, and it all happens again about 10 minutes later.
Man, it's brutal. Every time. Looking through this hole, I can see the events that Demi explained to us earlier, with the guy coming in, takes a few steps, gets swarmed by locusts, dies, and then it just repeats itself. Looking around the peephole, does it look like maybe there might be like a panel or something that I can push? Maybe it's like a button activated door, because you said that it comes up.
Looks like it comes up.
Walks through.
Yep.
So maybe there's something around that actually activates it to go up outside of our own strength.
So
feeling around the wall.
Yeah, give me an investigation check. Give me an investigation check around that wall.
17 + 8, 25.
25. So as you start sort of pushing around the wall and around the outside of the peephole, you do manage to feel that it kind of pushes in a little bit, almost like one of the bricks itself can be moved.
I'm going to push the brick in.
So as you push the brick in, you feel it kind of hits a bit of resistance, but it is a loose brick. So there's something seems to be behind it.
Yeah. If I pull out a dagger, can I maybe try and pry it outwards? Maybe it comes out. I don't know.
All right. Yeah. So as you pull out the dagger,
you better not be peeing.
Yeah, I give us
Oi,
a.
get here.
And
Oh, thank God.
the cat's in the stream. Yeah,
Dog.
as you sort of stick your dagger in, you manage
Come
to
here.
sort of wedge it in. You sort of pull at the brick. You manage to pop it out, and behind that brick, you do happen to see what seems to be a very small button. And that button is there, and it doesn't really. You can't really tell what it connects to, but there is definitely a button there.
I'm gonna push the button. Nothing to lose right now. I'm gonna push the button. I'm pushing the button, boys.
Pushing the button.
If anyone's gonna
Push
do it,
the
it's
button.
you.
Well, Dami's not here, so.
Pushing all the buttons.
Alright. So as you push on that button and you're looking through the peephole, you see the dwarf walking in, and the button doesn't seem to do anything. But you feel like you've got a little bit of a connection to his mind as you press it.
Oh, the dwarf that's inside.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Weird.
You seem to be able to hear his thoughts.
What am I hearing in his thoughts?
So you can hear and sort of experience what he's experiencing. So he's sort of looking around the room, and he takes a step forward, and he's trying to figure out where the next step happens to be.
Hey.
And you notice that he's about to take that second step that historically you've seen him take, and then get himself wiped out.
Well, stop.
As you say stop, you notice that he actually physically stops and looks around, almost like he can hear a voice.
Oh shit, this is trippy. Hey, you, dwarf guy. Step on the serpent next.
And you see him sort of looking around, and you see him sort of shrug, and then you see him take a step towards the serpent. And for the first time in however long he's been down here, he manages to make it to the next step.
Can you talk to me? You can obviously hear me.
You see him sort of looking around, feeling a little bit weirded out by the presence of your voice, and you hear him sort of try to whisper, and he's like, I'm not sure who you are in my head, but this is the furthest I've gotten in many, many moons. So
This is your 12-step program.
I'm happy to listen to you.
How did you get in here?
For those playing at home, I've put a picture of what the dwarf is seeing on the ground in Twitch chat.
Ah, you.
Oh, okay.
This is what the floor looks like.
Ah, yes, classic.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Classic game of chess.
How did you get in here?
I remember walking in, and the stone doorway closed behind me, and I've never been able to open it again. It just seems to keep replaying, almost as if the doorway is fake on its own. I've never been able to figure it out.
Yeah, we just tried budging the stone that looked like it might move, and nothing happened.
Yes, that's definitely not the way. And like I've witnessed other people come in different ways through the roof and other different ways, but that is definitely not the way I'd imagine you'd be able to get in.
Are you saying this
Okay.
is not the way?
This is definitely not the way.
Well, I can. I think I believe I found the code to the floor. So if you want to listen to me, I can probably direct you to the tomb. The sarcophagus.
I'll take it. I'll take any hints that you can give me. I'm so sick of being in this room.
Well, I'm assuming he's on the serpent that's below where his depiction is in that picture.
Yeah, that'll be where he is. Yep.
Yeah. If you head to door next, you should be fine.
Head to the door next.
Yes, head to the door.
Okay. I guess the door is the one that looks kind of like the square sort of dark portal thing that they had in World of Warcraft, right? let me have a look at that. I'll try and step on that.
Before I came here, I was a lead World of Warcraft player.
And you notice he steps sort of down to the diagonally left to where he is, and and he steps onto the doorway, and yet again, all the sphinxes are still asleep. He seems to have made yet another step forward, and he's seems to be remaining quite safe.
Take a deep breath, my friend. We're on path for victory here. What's your name, by the way? Hey, we might as well get to know each other.
I'd love to remember, but I've been down here for so many years that at this point, my mind has become very, 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 very corroded, and you can just call me Dwarfy.
Dwarfy it is.
Mhm.
Dwarfy, your next square. Reed.
My next square is Reed, hey?
Reed. Should look like reeds or a reed.
Well, around me I can see a bug, a foot. I can see a vulture. I can see this weird bowl thing with a orb on it and a stick and 2 bits of grass. I'm guessing the grass is the reed.
Grass. Try grass.
All right, I'll step forward to the reed, or step diagonal to the reed, and you just see him take that step, and he takes it with a bit of he's sort of grimacing as he takes it, and stands on it, and it's all fine. He manages to take yet another step, and he's on the reeds.
I think we're on the right path here, buddy.
Mhm.
All right, next one is a scarab.
Scarab.
It's a beetle-looking thing.
There are 2 of those. Do you know which one I should step on?
Okay, let's just dos.
No idea, buddy. Maybe you came on a diagonal. Maybe go up on a Are they on diagonal? Are any of them on a diagonal from you?
There's one that's diagonal, one that's straight ahead of me.
Maybe try the diagonal.
Okay. I'm trusting you because you've gotten me the furthest so far. You see through his eyes, and you see him step, and he gets to that scarab, and once again seems to be safe.
Oh, this is working out well.
Pressure.
We've got 3 more to go, from what I can gather. The next one should look like a scepter.
Yes, there's a scepter. There's a scepter to my diagonal to my right, and one diagonal down to my left. Which way do you think I go, sir?
Does there appear to be a foot near the scepter? Because you have to go to a foot after the scepter.
There is a foot next to both scepters.
Well, I guess it probably maybe doesn't matter then. You pick. You need to go to a scepter. So either or.
All right, I'll go down. I'll go down a little bit further to the south, and you notice he steps sort of south sort of west to where he is, and stands on the scepter, and once again, he is safe.
All right, beautiful. That's great.
You said it's a foot next.
A foot next.
All right, and he steps diagonal up to that final foot.
Yep. All right, and then your last one is an urn. Is there an urn near you, Dwarfy?
There is indeed an urn next to me. Yes.
Step on that and see how you go, buddy.
Okay, and he steps forward and gets onto the urn. As he does that, you hear some rumbling next to you as the stone beside you lifts up out of the ground, and you can now see into that room.
That was amazing.
You notice that in the place where you were seeing through your eyes to where he is, or where he was, is just a decrepit old pile of bones. Almost like it happened centuries ago.
Is he now where the urn was?
Yeah.
And not where he had been?
Yes, he's where the urn was. His body's on the urn.
Oh, guys, that was weird.
Dude, that was incredible.
What?
You guys remember that dwarf thing, the dwarf guy that Demi was watching in there?
Yeah.
Looking through this hole, I sort of could see him and was directing him along the path.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't have to go in there.
Should we
Oh.
tell that same path to the sarcophagus?
It can't hurt to just be safe doing that.
All right, Tim, you lead the way and we'll follow.
I'll lead the way and I'll follow the path that I directed Dwarfy on.
Okay. All right. You'll be able to do that pretty well because you just recently did it, but you'll need to make sure that everyone else follows that too. So as you step into the room, you're all going to be stepping onto the vulture's head. Where do you go next?
So I'll stay one step ahead of you guys, so that way you can follow my path. And I step on the serpent, and then I'll step on the door, so it allows the next two to come into the room.
Yep.
And then, alright, just follow along, guys. Vulture, then step on the serpent, then the door.
So you're like here right now, are you, Tim?
Yeah, so I'm on that, and I'll move down to the reeds to
Okay.
allow the others to follow me along the path.
All right. I guess we'll bring in Drask, and Animal can be here.
Well, he's tied to.
And then I'll move
Just
to
have a
the
choice.
Scarab.
Oh yeah, he's tied to you, isn't he?
They are like
He's
one.
got no choice.
Yeah. So as the last one of you gets
Fuck
into
off.
the room, you notice that the stone behind you slams shut.
Ah, god damn it.
Fuck. That's never a good thing.
Oh shit, guys.
That's right, as long as we stick to the path. So then, yeah, I'll hop on the Scarab, then I'll hop on the Scepter.
Yep.
Just sort of one at a time, allowing them to follow along. Then up to the foot, and then onto the urn.
Okay. And as you get to that urn, you notice back behind you the stone raises, and you see a well-dressed looking dwarf come walking into the room, and he steps forward, and then he steps forward again,
Oh no.
and you notice all the Sphinx's heads start to open up,
Okay.
and a huge swarm of locusts comes swarming out, and you see them fly over to his body, rip it to shreds, and then they go back into the Sphinxes.
Oh, thank God.
But Tim, what'd you do? Tim, what'd you do?
The fuck happened?
Has anything happened to the sarcophagus?
As you got to it?
After I got to urn, after I stood in the last one?
As you got to the urn, you're now sort of close enough to go out and probably inspect the sarcophagus.
Just want to have a sort of look on the outside of it, yeah.
Yep. Okay, so looking on the outside of it, it's a golden sarcophagus, and it sort of just resembles the. If you have sort of been in here before, you notice that it's decorated about as well as many of the other god sarcophaguses that you've come across, sarcophagi that you've come across while traveling through this tomb. It's generally pretty hard to tell exactly which god this one is from because there's not a lot of decoration on the outside.
Okay.
Should we just open it up like we have with all the other ones?
Is there anything on top of it? Like you said, there's no sort of depictions. It looks like it's in a boat. Is there anything else sort of in the boat with it?
Inside the boat, it just you can see there's just some bits of shredded up grass and things that are just really old and they've just been there forever. They're like yellowed and browned in color, almost like that was just as it was dragged in from the outside. But it's it is quite hard to tell, what it depicts at all.
Okay,
Let's crack this bad boy open.
Crack it open.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll help Tim with opening the sarcophagi.
So as you go to sort of lift it open, you hear it click, and as you start to sort of lift it open, you actually notice it's almost hinged, not a slidey one.
Oh.
And as you sort of flick it up by the hinge,
How
you notice on the inside of the coffin's lid, you see a depiction of a mural showing the only way to open this coffin was to stand on the correct ordered bricks before. So you have managed to open it in the only way possible.
Hey.
There we go.
Alright, you a smart boy.
It's a good start.
You notice as you open it that there seems to be just some little fragile, very skinny bones that are in the shape of, and there's a little horn as well, almost like it's in the shape of a creature that you may have come across before.
Looking over it, does it? You said horn.
Yes,
The only god I remember that had a horn. Does it look like an what is it? What's the word for it? Madrid? Is that it? It's a horned rabbit.
the horned rabbit, the Almirage.
Almirage. I can't remember what it was called.
Yes, you do notice that it is
So
very representative of an Almirage.
So it's Idjin's.
This would be Idjin's animal form. Yes.
This appears to be Idjin's tomb.
Was there any other
Idjin was a horned rabbit. So
what's inside the sarcophagus other than a rabbit?
Well, you noticed, you noticed that his bones are pretty much on their way out in terms of slowly decaying. But you still notice that the Almirage's horn seems to be still quite intact, almost as if it's been sort of preserved and kept well over the years. So it's not decaying at the same rate that the rest of his body and bones are.
I'll pick up the horn.
Okay. Well, as you do that, you get an overwhelming sense and an urge that you are being inhabited by a god.
Ah, crap. I've had this feeling before.
You start sort of feeling it going through you.
Really?
And it touches you on the inside.
Classic.
And you notice that as you pick up the horn, streams of light start to emanate from its tip, and they start to swirl around you. And
this is also like a dream I had once.
They start to form a spectral rabbit that runs around you with a single horn on its brow. You hear a female voice whisper to you, "Quick, quick, let me in. We must stop Acerak." And
Okay.
as that happens, you feel yourself become inhabited by that god.
This wasn't like my dream at all. He didn't ask permission last time.
Along with that, as you sort of pick that up, you feel that you have a sense that the item that you've picked up feels like it has some magical properties. This horn, and I'm going to send you what it is, and you'll have to attune to it if you want to use it later. But that is what it does.
Guys, did you see the rabbit jumping around in the air? The spectral rabbit.
Spectral what?
Did we see that, or was it just?
Everyone would have seen the spectral rabbit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that sort of confirms what I was thinking. That it's Idjin's tomb.
Idjin seems to be against Acerak. Seems to be on our side.
That's good.
Gee, that looks like a fucking dildo with anal beads on it.
It does. For everyone that's playing at home, this is kind of what it looks like after he attunes to it. Currently, it looks just like a horn. Yeah,
it's a Christmas edition.
It is the Christmas edition.
You said his corpse was the dwarfy's corpse was here.
Yes.
Was there anything in the corpse? Like, did we maybe?
Yep. You're welcome to have a look.
Was there any belongings there?
Yeah. Go have a look. If you get over to him and
I'll
start
just step
searching
down off the platform down to him.
Yeah, as you start sort of searching around, you notice that that he had a turban on, and that turban has obviously fallen to the ground as his body's been ripped apart. It seems to be set with a peridot coloured gemstone.
Peridot gemstone. Okay.
Yeah, so you notice that pretty quickly, and that's worth about 500 gold pieces on the open market.
Oh, okay. Cool.
The solid gold sarcophagus, if you can manage to carry, it's worth about 7,500 G on the on the open market. But it weighs about 75 pounds, so it's going to be.
Hey, good luck picking it up. B, good luck getting it out.
Could carry that easy.
That one.
As you give me an investigation check to look further onto his body.
Yes, well. 24.
Okay, as you sort of start looking through his belongings and things, as you open up his jacket, You notice that he did tell you he couldn't remember his name, but you see just
Yep.
etched on the inside, it just says property of Lord Bravus.
Bravus.
Bravus, yes.
Have we heard that name before?
You may have, yes.
I don't know if I've heard that.
It is definitely a name that you would have heard once in this tomb so far, I think. Yep.
Fuck, I'm gonna write Bravus down.
Yeah, I don't.
And while looking through there, you do happen to find a just a regular non-magical shield that he had strapped to his his back underneath his shirt, and you also happen to find a small pouch that contains a decent-looking diamond.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Diamonds are good.
Yes.
Mhm.
Diamonds are good.
What'd you find over there, Tim?
There seems to be some gemstone this guy had in his turban. Looks pretty cool. I'll hold on to that. It's got a shield
Mhm.
and a diamond,
Mhm.
from what I can see so far.
Oh, that's great.
You
Handy.
use diamonds, don't you?
Yeah, I need diamonds for Revivify to bring people back.
All right. Well, here. I'll throw him the diamond.
Are you sure? Oh, catch it.
I don't need it.
As you throw him in diamonds and you take a little bit further of a look on him, you rummage around in the last two pockets that he has, and you pull out two sort of 1 inch in diameter crystal eyeballs. One that's dark
Ew.
blue
Yeah.
and one that's
Yeah.
vibrant purple.
Wait, sorry, what was that? What color?
One that's dark blue and one that's vibrant and purple.
Dark blue and vibrant purple. Okay.
Very similar to the ones that you found in the other two locations very close to here.
Cool. Okay, that's
Those diamonds, what was their worth?
That set of
One
diamonds that he
diamond.
found you is 500 GP diamond.
Great. It's almost like God is telling us something.
It's almost like God's juicing you up.
almost like we're being prepared.
We might need to revive someone. Hey, Drask, I found a couple more of those eyeball-looking things.
Whoa, more? How many are these
Yeah, I've
things?
got one. Yeah, I've got two here. One's dark blue and one's just like vibrant purple.
Oh.
You could catch?
Yeah.
I'll throw him one at a time. So in the other two. So you can hold on to them all.
So.
I wonder where they need to go.
So I've got vibrant blue.
Vibrant blue? Oh, wait, no, dark blue.
Sorry, dark blue.
And vibrant purple.
So I've got 3 at the moment.
Oh, and I gave you the green one as well.
Ah, okay. Yep, gather them to me. Awesome. Oh, so we've got 4 of these things now. Shit. Okay.
I don't know where they go, what they're for, but there's a lot of them, so they're obviously
There's got to be
for something.
something, yeah. I mean, they wouldn't just be sitting here doing nothing.
No.
Unless they were here to trick us.
A red herring of sorts.
Could be.
Hmm.
But, you know. See if we find any more, see if we can find somewhere to put them. I don't know.
That makes sense. We'll find something. Sure.
Alright, well, let's make our way out.
Should we follow the same path?
Should we follow the path? Where are we? I'm on the urn. What was it? Vulture. Serpent.
Or should we follow an opposite?
I'm gonna follow. Yeah, I'm gonna take it backwards. Go urn, foot, scepter, scarab, reed, door.
Okay.
Serpent, vulture, whatever it was.
All right, we'll follow you. Just lead us the right way, please.
Yeah, I'll starting on the urn. We'll sort of backtrack. Being that from that urn, there's no actual vulture to start on. So.
Okay. So you're standing on the urn. Where are you going to go next?
So I'm going to go to the foot.
Okay.
And then I'll go to the scepter. So hoping nothing happens, obviously.
Mhm.
And just backtracking the way I came in. So scarab, reeds, door, scepter, vulture.
Okay. Yep. And you get to that. You get to that end of that that pathway, and you're still met with that solid stone door.
But what if I take a? Oh no, you
Wait.
made a whole bunch of shit. I don't know if I want to risk.
So wait, can we get back through again?
1 sec. Cat's eating something.
I don't know.
Animal, how do we get in here?
How do
Well,
we get in?
I sent Dwarfy on the path,
Mhm.
and that opened the door. And then when we all came in, that opened the door as well. But then Dwarfy came in again and it closed the door.
Oh shit! What did we step on that opened the door that made Dwarfy come in?
I can read
Close
through the path.
Mhm.
Actually, Animal, can you dimension door again? I don't know if you can.
Hand.
Yeah.
Can I try one thing before we expend
Go-
a spell?
Go for it.
I want to try closing the sarcophagus.
Okay.
Oh, actually, sorry. Before I close the sarcophagus, is there a button, trigger, or any sort of pressure plate inside?
Not that you can see now.
Okay, I'll close it.
Okay. Right. You see, you close it down, and you hear it click.
Yeah.
That's all you hear.
We hear a click.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Clicks are always bad.
Yeah, maybe since you've got Animal on your back, maybe if you guys follow the path again,
Okay.
maybe you guys can open the door and then just dimension out. And that way it gives me and Drask a chance to get out through the stone.
I can do that. No
Uh,
problem.
we'll follow the path. Do.
So,
So-
yeah.
As soon as you step on the path after closing the sarcophagus,
Yeah.
you notice the Sphinx's mouths open,
Oh, fuck.
and locusts start
Resistance on
flying out
myself.
towards you.
Quickly cast dimension door back outside.
Yes, I'm holding on to him.
It's just you two.
And you guys manage to get back outside. The locusts swarm around the room, swarming past Drask and Tim's head very, very closely as they're looking for their targets. And you notice that the swarm continues to swarm around the room because they can't find the targets of what they were looking for.
What?
Because you guys have left the room, right? So that you
No,
guys.
Only
Only
me and-
Animal and Drask got out.
Yeah.
Oh well, Animal and Drask are out. Well then, yeah. Well, sorry. I
Us two are
thought
still in
I
there.
thought you were on your back, not on Drask. My bad.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, I thought I was with Pax as well.
Yeah, that's what I thought
Yeah.
was happening here.
No, I
Pax
thought
had
I
lifted
I-
you up onto my back.
Yeah, I
well, that
strapped him
makes
to
sense.
Drask.
Okay. Well then, yeah. Well, then
Shit.
as you do that, Animal and Drask are out, but all of the swarming locusts fly down towards Pax and start tearing at Pax's.
Animal, what did he
Pax's
press? What did he press?
So you follow the path that I directed you the first time. After
Yeah, so
closing
I
it?
tried to reverse the order of it.
After closing the tomb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit.
And yeah, Pax is just you can just see bits of flesh getting ripped off him, and he's currently taking a lot of damage. Like
I'm gonna feel
Um,
around the walls trying to find something to open.
Can I run inside the sarcophagus?
you can probably open it back up again. You can run over and try.
Yeah, definitely. Just try and scamper into the sarcophagus.
As you run over there, you feel that it's locked because you didn't follow the path back.
Oh, fuck.
So far you've taken 13 damage.
Seeing Pax
oh
try
my
that,
God.
I'm gonna then follow
21 damage.
I'm gonna
21.
follow the route.
Oh, what type of damage?
Again?
This is just regular piercing damage because these little bugs just ripping.
I'm
your feet.
immune!
Well, it's doing it. They're all biting on you, and you managed to fend them off pretty well.
Oh, you're
Yes,
immune.
I'll
Fuck yeah.
I'll follow the
Still
path I
immune.
took before
Mhm.
and make my way back to the urn.
Yep. As you get there, you hear a click on the sarcophagus. You notice the stone door behind you opens up.
Quick, Drask, we need to support this door.
And
Door
you see,
open. Door
and
open.
you,
Up
and you
shit.
see a dwarf standing in the doorway, and as he starts walking forwards.
Quick, Drask, support the door. Go, go.
I'm gonna try and support the door.
Are you sure?
No. I'm thinking about this now. I couldn't push the door.
I'll give you a
I'm
hand.
gonna look at
I'll
it.
help you out.
I turn around with my back towards the door and go, "All right, you've got this. I believe in you." No, I don't.
I put my
no,
hands
animal,
in the air, ready to catch it.
We can't do this, animal. No, jump back, and I jump over. I'm gonna leave myself in here, but I jump back over into here.
Okay.
I'm just putting it so we can see.
Yeah.
Bravus comes back in and re-triggers the whole thing again, yeah?
Yes, he steps forward a second time and re-triggers the whole thing, and the locusts eat him to shreds. And go back into the lions or the sphinx's mouths.
Look, it's okay. I'm all right. I'm still immune to that sort of damage for a while longer.
All right, Pax, what my thinking is here then, because I was able to talk to Dwarfy from the outside, if I can get back to that starting point, that starting vulture, if you follow the path, it'll open it. I can make my way out as Dwarfy comes in. I can then, if you then make your way back to the vulture, I can then get Dwarfy to follow the path, get on the urn, open it, and then you can just come through the door.
Sounds great. Let's do that.
So I will again backtrack my way the way I came back to the vulture, and I'm going to wait there, and then I'll get Pax back here, and then I'll direct Pax to the urn.
Mm-hmm.
Provided Pax remembers the path that I'm yelling at him, and then hoping we can enact that plan.
Yep.
Let's knack on.
Yeah. So in doing that, you managed in doing that same plan, reenacting the whole thing, you managed to all be able to leave that room without a hitch. So you managed to all get out as you managed to get the dwarf to follow along the path that you expected him to.
Great thinking, Tim.
The second time I spoke to him, did he seem surprised that I was talking to him? Was it like he had no idea that we had had a previous conversation?
He had no idea. It was like a complete deja vu, like a Groundhog Day sort of thing. Yeah.
Okay. That poor sucker, he's on a perpetual loop. And I feel for him.
Shit.
Oh well, let's keep moving.
I don't know him. I want to try and talk to the god that's in my head. Not the crazy snake dude, not the aboleth. The new one. The god rabbit.
Ijin.
Magna.
Ijin.
Ijin. The rabbit god. What's your name?
As in, like the Ijin god that sort of went into you.
Yeah.
It's called Ijin.
Yeah, but he hasn't said that to me yet.
Oh, okay.
I want to formally introduce myself.
Okay. Yes. I'm Ijin. I'm just one of the many guards in the tomb, and I'm actually kind of one of the good ones. And I'm glad that I could have found such a wonderful soul as you, and I'm glad that I'm able to bond with you. You seem to be one of the better ones.
You said you're against Serac. We're also against Serac. What's your beef?
Well, there was a time when we, as the Trickster Gods, were ruling Omu and further out beyond Chult, and the world was a happy place, a fun place. It wasn't so, dark and gloomy. There wasn't a curse. Everyone believed in us. We had festivals. Everything was amazing. And even if we had our combative moments where we had other minor gods that didn't get along with us, we kind of still were able to act in harmony. A Serac has taken over, and for all intents and purposes, he is trying to become a god of himself, but he is nothing like us. He is weaker. He is almost human, I would say, because he's definitely not human.
Do you know how we can defeat him?
Well, you'll have to make sure that you sort of do it very quickly, but in terms of how to do it, I'm not so sure. I'm just wary that if you take too long, it'll be too late.
So Time is of the essence.
Yes, and I'm constantly changing plans. I never quite know. I could never quite know the right plan, but I've tried quite a few speaking to people, but never been successful.
Okay. Look, at any point where you think you might know something where we're stumbling along, if you could inform us, that would be great.
Absolutely. If I know how to help you, I'm more than happy to. Just watch out for that pesky Obalaka. We can't get along with him.
Which one? When I pull out of the conversation.
Mhm.
So I was speaking with Ijin, right? She was saying time is of the essence when it comes to Serac. The longer we leave it, the more powerful he becomes.
Mm,
Fucking that cat.
we don't want
And she was also saying Obalaka is not to be trusted.
Hmm.
Have anyone come across Obalaka yet, or have been inhabited by?
You just say overlockers. Definitely not. I mean, I don't think anyone has yet, have they?
I'm
I
not
know.
sure.
I'm fairly certain I heard that Obalaka is meant to be quite a good god, though.
I don't know. Maybe it's just one of the mortal enemy of Ijin.
It definitely sounds like your god's trying to get into your head with crazy nonsense.
Yeah, I'm sure you got plenty of experience with that.
Well, when you've got this going on, I mean, it really gets you going. But
We have been to Obalaka's tomb. I
I'm
don't know.
fairly certain Obalaka is a good guy. He's here to help us get rid of Asarak.
Look, I'm sure they look after it.
Insight check on. I've got a sneaking suspicion that he's inside Drask.
Okay. Go for it.
Sneaky. Inside of 26.
Oh, nice.
I've got a +9 to insight.
you find out that I am genuinely believing that Obalaka is here to help us defeat Asarak.
Because he's inside you.
I mean, that's your conclusion of the story, but you know.
You can feel him deep inside you.
He's tickling my insides.
All right.
So what's your plan here, guys?
I'm gonna get the fuck out of this room.
Okay.
Let's being that there was move away. Pax, being that there was the crawl space and
Yeah.
there was a hidden eye thing on this side of the wall. Maybe there's one on the other side of the wall. So taking a trident, I'll walk through the water and then continue on the same wall that I'd seen the other eye. I'm going to see if there's another opening or another crawl space.
Okay.
Something that progresses us in a different direction that we haven't gone.
Yeah, so getting to the other side of your waterfall and looking around, you do find an almost mirror image of the other side with another one of those illusionary walled rooms in about the same position. Looking in there, you see a similar story. It seems like there's once again on a pedestal another sort of interesting looking eye, and you see that it's a different color to the ones that you've seen so far. The one that you see as you look through here, you see a pale purple eyeball.
Pale purple.
Yes, pale purple. Still on the same sort of thing. It's in an alcove on a plinth. It has the crystal eyeball on the top.
Grey, pale purple. The only thing is, out of character, I sort of have a rough idea what we might be sort of heading towards, but in character, I don't have any idea. Okay. Progressing further along this wall, hoping, being that was sort of mirror imaged, maybe there's a crawl space further down.
As you go further down, yes,
Yeah.
you do happen to find yet another crawl space. Almost as far into the room as you did the one that was up the top that had the movable room. And as you sort of look around in there, it's pretty dark and it's pretty hard to see what's down any further than probably about 20 feet into that tunnel.
Okay. I'll Hey guys, I found another crawl space.
I wouldn't trust it.
Drask can't go through it. Obviously, he's got Animal with him.
Do it. You can do it. I believe in you.
I don't know what else is around this place. It couldn't hurt to have a look.
I believe in you. You can do it. And I cast Bardic Inspiration.
I'll pull out my hammer, cast light on the head of the hammer, put it down in front of me, and just sort of move it along, slowly looking at everything, hoping that maybe I see something out of the ordinary that might cause some injury to me.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll just slowly progress.
All right. So as you progress a little bit further down there, and you come around that sort of corner down there, you notice that you start coming to what seems to be. I might move Drast down here so other people can see what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So you start coming to what seems to be almost like a square room ahead of you. The room looks almost empty, and it looks pretty much without anything in there. Like you'd expect probably to see some things in a room that was purpose built, but there's not a lot in here. Yeah. What do you want to do? Do you want to go into it or not?
Yeah, I'll go into it.
Mm-hmm.
And you're dead.
So as Tim crosses the threshold, I know none of you are down that tunnel to be able to see him, but as he crosses the threshold into that room, he disappears from vision at the outside of the room. And Tim, you're not visible to yourself. You look very normal, but you notice as you cross the threshold, all around you appears to be an almost pristine, immaculate, well-kept room with 5 beds. There's plenty of food on a buffet table there, and a nice little fireplace and a big bookshelf. It's almost like you've come to one of the nicest little retreats in all of Omu.
Hey guys!
What'd you
You
find?
gotta get in here.
Everyone on the outside can hear your voice, but they'd hear you echoing down that tunnel.
You are not gonna believe this.
What is it?
What's up?
Just make your way in. I'm gonna go grab a book, sit down, and start eating something.
I'll venture in.
I think we're
Right,
stuck in
Drast,
here,
let's
Animal.
go.
I don't. How can we fit? Have you seen us?
Sure,
So-
you can do it. Go, take a run up.
You're definitely small enough to be able to squeeze through there if you gave it enough of a squish.
With the two of us strapped together.
Yeah, but you'd have to kind of be well bobbed down. Like you couldn't be standing up to do it. You'd have to be on your back while you're crawling, yeah. Or you can put him down and drag him behind you.
I'll move myself into
Well-oiled
the room.
bob.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose we can give it a crack if you think we can fit.
What do we see the same thing and come around that corner?
As you come around that corner, you see what seems to be an empty room. You hear Tim's voice, but you don't see Tim.
Okay, keep going forward till I find Tim.
As you step past the threshold of that sort of square room, you notice that you see Tim straight away. You see all of the same looks and feels as him. You see some beds. You see some wonderful food that's laid out. You see a fireplace. You see a bookshelf. It's like this is probably the nicest place that you have seen in your entire journey so far if you were to take a rest.
This is stunning. But
I
at
know,
the same
right?
time, I'm suspicious.
I'm just going to enjoy this.
On the outside, Drask and Animal, you would have also seen Pax disappear there, but you can still hear his voice.
Guys, you're not in there anymore.
Just keep coming, Drask. It's fine.
Yeah, you guys on the inside, you can't see him on the outside either. It's almost like you're in almost two separate realities in the same space.
You definitely
Yeah, this is cool.
disappeared.
Come on, Drask.
Just keep pushing forward.
Should we go, Animal?
Why not? What the worst that
Alright.
could happen?
We soldier on and we push our way through.
All right. Yeah, and as you sort of push your way through, you guys get into that room, and now you're all in there, and it seems wonderful. Like this is definitely one of the most highly sought after locations that you've probably ever visited. And yeah, there's not a lot to do in here besides rest, but there's food to eat up, there's books to read, there's places to study. It seems like a very nice place to sort of hang out.
Drask, I found another one of the eyes.
You found another eye?
Pale purple.
Pale purple.
Yeah, here. This one's not quite as vibrant as the other, but that gives us 5.
That's 5 eyes now. Oh my god.
And they're all different colors.
Is there...
How many colors are in the rainbow, buddy?
There's like 30, isn't there? I don't know if I can hold this many.
Less than 30, but I'm wondering if maybe we have to fill this color spectrum of eyes.
Oh.
I don't know where we put them still. I don't know what purpose they serve, but I'm feeling like there's going to be enough. Maybe a red, a yellow, sort of.
I want to have a mosey around the room and see
Okay.
if I can find anything that leads me to believe that this might be Serac's quarters.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Give me an arcane check or an arcana check, just to sort of look around to see if you think it would resemble something that a lich might have created or been inhabited in.
10.
Yeah. So looking around it, like it's to your best of knowledge, this doesn't feel like the kind of chic that a lich, someone that is of the dead, would probably create. This seems like it would have been created by someone that actually sort of cares about the living.
Okay.
To you, this feels, for all intents and purposes, a very calm and well-built location. Almost like you are in an equivalent of probably someone's version of Lehman's tiny hut.
Lehman's tiny tomb.
Hmm.
I'll kind of relax a little bit and kind of release a bit of that tension.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, maybe we can take a break in here.
I could really
That
take
would
a
be
rest.
amazing. I mean,
Could really use a long rest.
Yeah,
I am
I'm
really
sure
nice in
Animal
here.
could use.
everything.
I'm sure Animal could use a rest. He's
Feeling
he's
about
really
half.
rough.
I can
Feeling
go
a
with
bit
that.
half-mast.
Yeah, he's not
feeling
quite,
half
not
of
quite
what I
himself.
used to be.
How long ago was it since we had a long rest, though?
Fucking
Yeah, no.
H's on tap for spells and everything.
I'm no idea.
Yes, we only had a
I'm
short
very
rest
low on
last time.
spells as well. Yeah, I think we had a short rest last time.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, well, I mean, look, if everyone's getting pretty tired, I mean,
Hey,
sleep's always good.
does
Yeah, it's a
does
short
anyone
rest.
have the ability to crush up diamonds into dust?
Yes. If you give me an hour, I can create the tools required to do so.
Could you crush up one of these diamonds? I'll hand him over one of the diamonds worth 500.
Yeah, as I said, just give me an hour to create the right tools. I don't have those tools on me currently. But then afterwards I can crush them up using those tools.
Yeah, if you could crush it up, and before we have a rest, I want to try casting Greater Restoration on Animal, but I just need this diamond dust.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, just give me a moment. And I'll put the book down. I'll sit down at the table, the table you said, wherever we can study, and I'll sort of go into this like meditative stance, and my eyes will just like roll back and be just completely glossed over yellow, and I'll just start using right tool for the job and creating a set of jeweler's tools,
Mhm.
so I can crush the diamond afterwards.
Awesome. That sounds pretty good. Pax, are you wanting to study your new
Wand.
horn at all?
Yep. So
Yep.
while old mate is making tools, I'm gonna look at this wand and kind of just refer back to Ijin about it.
Yep. Awesome. All right. So as you guys kick off into your long rest, you feel like you've almost got an overwhelming amount of sense of safety in this room. Your time starts passing by, and you don't even hear any screams or any howls or anything through the halls. It's almost like you found almost a place of undisturbed respite in this entire terrible tomb. And while you guys complete your long rest, we're gonna have a quick stream break, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
I wasn't gonna do my long rest until I cast Greater Restoration.
All right. Well, you can cast Greater. Okay, we'll cast Greater Restoration first, and then we'll do it.
Yeah. So I get the.
If anyone else
goes
wants to cast anything, do it as well.
Yeah, so the hour goes past, I crush up the diamond, and then I'll begin the process before our long rest of de-attuning to the slippers of spider climbing.
Yep.
So I can attune to the amulet of health that I picked up.
Okay, cool. Yeah, now Pax, you cast your spell as well.
Yep. So I cast Greater Restoration at 5th level on Animal. See if it cures him of paraplegic.
Right. So as you cast that on Animal, you notice that the horrible breaks in his bones and the terrible sewing job that was done with Drask's whip seem to start to come good, and you see these big old scars that are forming around his stomach, almost as if he's gained an extra layer of armor around his body. He does regain his max health.
Yeah.
But he also gets an extra AC now for the rest of the
Yeah.
mission, while
that's
the whip is inside him as an extra piece of leather armor.
I like it.
And we'll now kick off that long rest, and we'll be back in under 10 minutes, guys. We'll be back. We're just doing a quick stream pee break.
Pee break.
Pee breaks.
We be back.
We be back.
Take long rest.
We're on?
We're on.
We're on. Okay.
Right.
And we're back. And yeah, you went through a completely uninterrupted long rest. One of the
Cool.
longest, best rests you've had in a while. And Paxidor, you managed to completely attune to that horn wand that you found. And you recognize pretty quickly that it is indeed the Wand of Wonder.
Oh, wonder.
And
Cool wand.
you find out more about it by studying some of the books that were in that room that you were in, and that's how you came to the conclusion about what it is. So you actually end up finding out what can be cast at each of the different points, and it is up to you if you'd like to share that with people later on or whatever. But you obviously have read it yourself, and there is many things that wand can do.
So, guys, this magical wand from Ijin, it's basically a chaos wand in a sense that when you cast it, when you use the wand, it will expel a charge and some random magical effect will happen.
Oh,
Almost as random as Drask pulling out that spell book and trying to fumble his way through it.
let's see what happens. I pull the book out.
No, not Drask, not in here. Let's not do it somewhere where we can injure each other.
Oh, okay. I'll put it away.
We'll save it for a more safe location.
Okay, and with that, you're out of your long rest. You can do whatever you guys like from here.
So, what's the plan now?
How do we get out of here?
Can we just go
Take out the
forward?
door, I assume.
We come out the way we came in, or we can maybe see if there's another way out. I'm open
Pressing
to.
forward would be good.
Where did we come in?
You notice that there is a solid wall where it looks like you came in, but there is a doorway on the other side of the room.
Oh,
So
we must have come
go.
through that door. Let's try that.
Let's go through the door then.
Okay.
How's the new legs feeling?
Yeah, good. I can dance around and move. This but all around my stomach, there's all this like hard skin, all like this, where Drask's whip was. It's all gone all like hard, like scar tissue. It's really weird. It's almost like a thick hide, almost. It's very odd.
That's it.
Well, it looks like it's gonna add a bit more robustness to your battle
looks a bit
sense.
Looks a bit tougher.
Like,
No.
yeah.
I give him a punch in it to test it out.
Oh, still hurts.
I'm not very strong though. I suppose it is fresh wound still.
Yeah. Well, let's see how this goes, and hopefully I feel 100% in the next few days. So
You'll be fine. I mean, look, you can walk again.
I can. Yeah, I was kind of getting tired of getting carried. So
Well, I thought Drask was probably getting tired of carrying you.
Well, it gets that way, but makes you feel good. Doesn't matter. I mean, Drask is still needed in other ways.
All right, let's progress.
right, let's go.
All right, I open up the door and then throw Animal down the hallway.
So as he goes rolling down the hallway, you notice that you come to a corner on your way out, and that corner you see a well lit room on the outside down there. So I'll just drag you down, I guess. There you go, so you can start seeing where you're going.
Wait, so they went down this way?
They did go down. Yep.
What the fuck?
Now, as you get out onto this balcony that you're on, you're up quite a distance in the air. You notice that you're on a balcony, and there's two balconies that are basically facing each other. So further down the room, it's harder to see all the way down here. But yeah, you might be able to see it. There's another balcony. Now, there's a vast pit in between you, and the balconies between the balconies, there seems to be 5 hovering wooden platforms. Each one is a disc that's about 10 feet in diameter. and there's a single torch that burns above each balcony. So there's one that's right next to you, you'll be able to see, which is here, and there's another one over on the other side. Now, on the east balcony stands a rough-hewn 15-foot tall statue of a hulking fiend with furled wings and clenched fists. Set into the wall of the west balcony is a rusty lever in the up position.
So
You'll
we have
find
the fiend one.
No, you've got the fiend on your side. Yep.
Yeah,
And the levers on that side. Yep.
got it.
So, what? Where are we going from here? This is not where we came in.
Back through. On this balcony, right? Is there anything written on the fiend, like at the base or on it, or any sort of inscription, plaque?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. 11.
Okay, so you don't really happen to notice or remember the type of magical being this is with a less than decent roll.
My knowledge is rough on fiends.
But it definitely is a fiend-looking creature. Yes.
What's below us? Like, can we see the bottom of this pit?
You can see the bottom of the pit. The bottom of the pit, yeah, they are. Okay, so these wooden things are 15 feet below the ceiling, and then below them,
So these
they
wooden
are.
things.
Yep, and below that, so they're basically like a disc that's
Yep.
floating in the air, and below them is 60 feet down to a pit floor.
Oh, great.
So it's a decent fall.
No clear path across.
Jump to them, yeah.
I mean, you could definitely try to jump to them or do something of the kind. Who has Ijin, by the way, in their
Me.
in their god? Well, Ijin fickly urges you to pull the lever. What harm could it possibly do?
The lever's on the other side of the room.
Correct, and that's what Ijin is telling you in your mind.
Ijin,
And
I can't get to the fucking lever.
well, that's currently the plan, and if you can get there, that's what we need done. And who has Kubazan?
I think that was me.
Yeah.
So you hear this fearless voice
Oh no!
talking in your mind. You hear, animal, be fearless. You can jump to these platforms, and even if others are more equipped to do so, you're the one that can succeed.
just gave him his fucking legs back. I don't need to break him again.
That's what you hear in your mind.
Guys, I can make this. I can jump to these. It's easy.
I don't
What?
think that's wise.
Why not?
Wait, are you sure? You just
So that's
had
right.
like pretty life-altering.
We only just got your
Incident.
legs back, man.
That's all right. Well, I've had worse.
Look, if you're gonna do it, and I slap him on the back and cast guidance of him, at least this might help.
I want to look at.
Yeah, you are now have guidance, so you get to add a D4 to any ability check.
Okay, I'm just reading how far you can go with jumping.
All right, I'm gonna look at Animal and give him all a slap on the back and be like, "You got this, big boy. Let's go. Come on."
So based on just like looking at the map itself, they're all about 6 to 12 feet apart.
Yeah.
On average, they've all got slightly different lengths, but it's about 6 to 12 feet.
That's all right. I can jump 20. I can do a running jump and jump 23 feet, so I'm good.
Okay, and if you did that, how high do you have to jump to make the 23 feet? Because remember, you've only got 15 feet above you of ceiling space before you hit your head as well.
Well, just on the PHB, it just says when you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score.
Okay.
If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. So are these platforms the same level as the balcony, or they're down, or they're up, or
They're the same level.
same level?
hmm
It's not that far. Like from edge to edge, it's like how much did you say? 6 foot or something?
From where you are to like from this edge to this edge.
Yeah. I think
That's
it's about 50
that right now is
15
about
feet.
10, 12 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
so I
it's
can
in
jump
it's in
that.
it's inside the 15-foot range. Yeah. So
Yeah. So I can jump that.
okay, and remember there is a little bit of fence there as well that you have to jump as well on your way through. You
Yeah,
got to parkour the shit out of this.
Yeah, I'll just clear the fence too while I'm there.
Just break the fence down.
I'll just jump before the fence. I'll clear it easy. Hurdle that shit.
Okay.
Cast
All right.
guidance on him again.
All right, let's go. Just limber up. I haven't used these legs in a while, and let's get these puppies warmed up. Gonna get like a 15-foot run up from the edge. Just line myself up and just sprint and just like leap over the. Actually, I'll just leap straight over that fence. I'm assuming that fence is what, like hip height.
Yep.
Yep, I'm just gonna leap over that railing and just like clear that distance.
Okay.
You hope.
As you do that,
I hope.
I need you to make me an. Let's go with an acrobatics check.
Add a D4 to it.
So you're going to probably land and tumble on this thing. It's not going to be a straight jump.
29.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh, do I know I added D4, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me roll a D4.
Sounds
It's not going to make much difference.
So it's a 25 plus a D4.
Okay.
So it's 28.
Okay. So
That was a
you-
nat 20, by the way. Nat 20.
you run up, you jump, and you make it, and you land on top of this platform. And
impressive.
you feel under your feet that the flying platform itself is kind of a little bit wobbly. You feel that it's almost as if it's kind of floating on water, and it's kind of like tipping as you're kind of on it, like it's
This
like
is
a
going to
seesaw.
end up like Fall Guys. We're all gonna...
I was just going to say I'm going to Fall Guys this thing.
All right. What would you like to do?
So I'm going to try and get my balance.
Yeah, and as every time that you lean to the side of one of these platforms, it starts tilting yet again. So it starts sort of going up on an angle, and if you get too far, you are going to fall off.
Drask, why don't you jump over there and steady the platform?
Oh, okay. All right.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
He's got
I got
this.
this, guys. I got this.
Oh,
I
he's
got
got
this.
it.
Even more like
Alright.
Fall Guys having two people on the platform.
When
I
he
got it.
gets 2 ahead, I'll run. I'll catch up to him.
All right. So
You
what
got
I'm
this,
going
Animal.
to
At
do
the end, who's going to be at the end to catch him and throw him off the edge?
is on this first platform. I'm going to start at like 2 o'clock.
Okay.
So like opposite the next
Yep.
disc, like diagonally opposite.
Mhm.
So like it's obviously leading upwards, and then I'm going to try to like get like my 2-3 step run.
Yep.
Which will give me my 10 feet because these are 10 feet in diameter.
Yep.
Get my 10 feet of run up, and then just leap to the next one.
Okay. Given that the way that the diagonal of that's on, do you have enough leap length to make that?
Yeah, I can jump 23 feet
You jump 23 feet.
if
So
I get a 10-foot run up, and these are 10 feet.
Yep. So you got your
Right,
10 feet.
diameter.
So then you got 7.5, sort of 7.5. So it's about probably 15, 16 feet from where you are. So you will be able to make that.
Yep.
But yeah, once again, give me a survival check to make sure you can hold on as you leap across this one.
Big rolls. Ooh. 6.
6. As you leap across, you manage to make the distance, but you're holding on by just 2 hands on the edge of this. As you as the platform starts to tilt downwards. What do you want to do?
Does it end up like tilting all the way horizontal, or does it stop on like an angle?
It continues to go, and at one stage it finally it's fully the platform's vertical now. Yep.
Is there like a lip or anything for me to hang on to, or?
I would say that it is extremely slippery, and it is you're going to be pretty much timed to how long you can hold on to this for.
I'm going to quickly, with my massive forearm strength, I'm
Mhm.
going to quickly get out, let go with one hand,
Okay.
and I'm going to pull out a short sword, and I'm going to reach over my head and stab the short sword into the face of the platform as hard as I can.
All right. Yeah. Give me. What's a good one for that?
Even just multiple rolls, holding on
right.
with one hand, whatever.
Yeah. All right. Let's go.
Make it interesting.
Yeah. Let's go survival check to continue to hold on with one hand, and a strength check to stab into the platform.
You got this, boy.
Survival check, mod 20.
Ooh, big boy.
And
Yep.
what was the other one for the sword? Sorry.
Strength. Let's go strength.
Straight strength.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Come on, big rolls. Ooh, 14.
14. You managed to slam it in, and you've got just enough in there that you're able to stabilize yourself and hold on. But your sword isn't going to stay there forever, so it's you can feel it slowly slipping.
I'm gonna holding onto the sword that's taking my weight. I'm gonna try and pull myself up,
Mhm.
pull up, let go, and then try and grab onto the top
All right.
of the thing, salmon ladder style.
So as you're going to do that, then make an athletics check to sort of jump off your sword and then get up there.
Big rolls. Come on. 21.
And you manage to grab onto the top side of the disc, and as you start to lean forward, the disc starts going forward once again.
As it comes kind of more horizontal, I'm
Yep.
gonna kind of push myself to more like the center. I'm gonna
Yep.
lie down on my stomach just to try and lower center of gravity and get it stabilized.
Okay, cool. Give me a wisdom check to make sure that you can figure out the exact point to lie to try and balance this sort of disc that's sort of floating in the air.
Oh crap! I'm gonna use a luck point,
Okay.
and I'm gonna roll that again.
Bloody luck.
Oh no! No!
Oh.
Did you
I
double
stacked the
one it?
second roll. The first one was a 5, and the second roll was a nat 1 -1, so 0.
Oh well, looks like your luck's run out.
So, being as lucky as you are, lying in the center of this disc,
I'm
you notice you notice that it starts to sort of lean to the side, and given that you're not holding on to anything, your body starts sliding down the side of this disc as you fall off towards the pit below. Given that the pit is 60 feet deep, there's going to be some bludgeoning damage.
Oh damn.
Only you had my ability. I don't take fall damage.
You're lucky. There's a lot of ones. Okay.
Sweet. Good. I'm glad.
So I rolled 6d6, and you got hit with
66.
12 damage.
Oh shit!
12 bludgeoning damage. You landed like a cat,
Out of
basically.
66, you get 12. Lucky.
Lucky boy.
I rolled 4 ones.
I'm gonna look down and be like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, I think I'm alright. Nothing's broken.
How are your
Hurt.
legs?
I'm gonna wiggle my toes. Yeah, they're still working. I can wiggle my toes. I can feel my legs.
No, I turn back to you. I told my he's got like baby giraffe legs.
What do I see down here? Lying on my ass.
So while you're down on the pit below, you notice that the room is fairly empty. You are just down on your ass, basically, and there's not a lot down here besides just bones of old adventurers that have not quite made the jump.
There's not. I'm just gonna yell up to the top. There's not much down here. Maybe.
Is there a way out?
I don't
Looking
know.
around, there's nothing visible, but looks like a way out. No.
I'm gonna kind of walk over back to underneath the balcony,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm not so far away. Maybe one of you guys try, and I'll maybe see if I can find a way back up.
Hey, do you think that lever might like make a staircase or something?
Maybe you guys try and get across, and I'll try and find a way out of here.
All right. All right, guys. Drass has got this.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take like 2 steps back so I can get as far back as I can, and
So run
then
past, I'll cast guidance on him.
I'm going to attempt to Ninja Warrior style it, and just
Okay.
run, and then like
Yep.
do the whole like hop, 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 hop over
Oh, you're just going to
in one
continue.
continuous movement. I'm not stopping because I noticed I saw that as he landed, they were tilting.
Yep.
So what I'm gonna do as I go to land on him.
Yep.
I'm going to attempt to land on like the further side of it. So like as in I'll try and land on that corner and push off, land on that
Yep.
half, push off, so on and so forth.
Mhm.
So that as I land, it sort of tilts in the direction I want to run.
Okay. Yep, you can do that. I'll just get you to make a survival check after each jump.
All right. So what was athletics?
Yep.
All right. Come on, baby.
Let's go, Drask.
19 on the first one.
Nice.
Okay. So you managed to make that first jump.
Yep. All right.
Yep. Keep going.
Second jump. 29. Come on.
He makes it.
Damn.
Go to the next one.
All right, so I made it to there. I made it over to here. All right.
Yep. Go again.
17.
Yep. Makes it again.
All right. All right. All right. I'm not
On
stopping.
this platform, as you jump past, you also notice another one of these key wielding skelly boys standing on this platform.
Oh, my
Alright.
skelly boys.
I don't even pay attention. I just keep running and jumping.
I like wave
Yeah.
to him.
That's
Skelly
29.
boy.
Yep.
Come on. Don't fuck up on this.
There's again.
16.
Yep. Just. The final jump.
23.
He's
Dang.
made it. He's made it all the way across.
All right.
That was impressive.
And as
That
I
was
run,
really good.
I can just run flat into the wall. Because I'm like, just got so much speed up. I'm just,
Okay.
I've never seen a giant
Yo!
lizard move so quick.
That was impressive.
It's his most impressive thing he's ever done.
Just
That shit
clapping
was
from
fucking
down the
awesome!
floor.
Woo!
Well done, Drask.
Oh!
Well done.
Oh! Also, there's one of them skelly boys in the middle there.
Oh, we need them.
I
I
don't-
hope they're useful.
I don't know. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Ah! I don't know how we're gonna catch him. He's
How far down
Uh.
is the bottom of the pit?
Mm-hmm.
How far down is the bottom?
60 feet.
oh,
While that's happening, I'm just gonna do a perimeter search, see if I can find any ladders, ropes, anything that I can use to kind of get out of this pit.
Okay. Yeah. So looking around down there, it's very empty. The only way you're getting out is if someone can get you out.
Drask, pull the lever.
but
Pax, do you have a rope?
hitting
do
that
have a
lever.
rope.
You do have a rope?
Yep.
Yeah,
Did you
lever.
pull the lever? Did you
Sorry.
pull it?
I haven't pulled it yet. No.
Okay. Yeah.
We could fasten our ropes together and lower it down to
That'll work.
get Animal back up.
I'll pull my 50 feet of rope out.
I'll pull my 50 feet out. And
Let's
fasten them together.
fasten it. Yeah, and let's tie the other
Hey.
end off to this giant statue.
we got a big fucking statue here. Ain't going anywhere.
Let's do it.
Hey, Animal, if you make your way back, we've got a rope for you.
I'm wander back, knee deep in bones.
After Pax ties it off, I'll throw the other end down.
Okay.
As I throw it down, I'm gonna catch my breath, and after hearing Pax say, "Pull the lever," I'm gonna pull the lever.
All right.
Here comes the ladder.
So you managed to get so you guys have pulled Animal out, and now you're pulling the lever, right?
Or in
From what
whatever.
I can gather,
I
yeah.
assume he's
Or
starting to
all
climb
at the
it.
same time.
Yeah, all right, cool. Well, we'll imagine that you've pulled him up. Yep. As you pull the lever, everyone in the room, roll initiative.
Dies.
Roll initiative.
Yeah,
Oh,
roll
okay.
initiative.
All right. Okay.
Crap.
Not great. Not great.
21.
Where's me fucking... Where's me dice? Where's me dice? Alright. Let's do this. Let's fucking do this.
All right. Let me write it down.
I don't know what we're doing, but we're doing something.
I reckon it's Skelly Boy. He's gonna come
Nah,
fuck us.
the Skelly Boys are the best of boys.
It's probably the statue that we're standing right next to.
Yep, that's currently affixed to animal.
But Skelly Boy is Bad Skull.
All right. So who got above 20?
Year 21.
Damn. You quick boy, Drask.
All right. Who got above 15?
Yep. 17.
Okay. Above 10.
12.
13.
What was that? What was that one, Tim?
13.
13. All right.
Yep.
12 for me.
Okay, and that's all of you because there's only 4 of you right now. Okay, cool.
Yep.
So, the reason you rolled initiative is because now you have to take turns in order for your jumping across any of these things or anywhere you want to go. But yeah, as that lever was pulled,
Mm-hmm.
each of you have rolled initiative, and we're going to start with Drask because he was on top. Drask, you need to roll me a wisdom check. A wisdom save, sorry. Wisdom save.
Fuck. Alright.
Oh, jeez.
As you notice winds beginning to howl in the room.
Oh, God.
Okay. Okay.
That's a 1.
That's a 1.
That's a 1. I have +0 and I rolled in that one. I'm half glad that I rolled it now and not when I was jumping, but I have a feeling something bad's about to happen, so I probably would have preferred to roll it when I was I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Who knows what's gonna happen, man?
Oh, God.
So is
A
this like
one.
instantaneously as I'm pulling the lever?
Yep.
Okay. So
Yep.
I'm still holding on to the lever as I... Cool.
Oh, you've pulled. You can only swap the lever off on your next turn.
No,
right?
no, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just like...
Mhm.
So I'm holding the lever, it's ticked down, and
So-
then this, whatever's about to happen has happened. Let's go.
As those
What's
winds
happening?
are gushing around you, your character begins to feel a little different.
Oh.
A little bit saucy.
In your mind, your character starts to become very suggestible, and you do anything anyone tells you that isn't obviously self-destructive for the next 6 minutes.
Oh.
60 rounds.
Mhm.
Wait, 36 rounds. Wait, 60 rounds.
Yep, it's a type of short-term madness.
Okay,
But yeah,
fair
you
enough.
are welcome to take a move now though. But
Oh, wow.
bear in mind that first switch was what started your move, so
And
you
you
can't
have
switch it
like
back off yet.
30 fucking gods inside you too.
Alright, so I'm just like,
Mm.
come on, guys. Let's go. Come on. Woo!
Is that the end of your turn?
And then what I'm going to do from there, I'm then going to let go of the lever as I've clapped and said, woo, let's go. And then I'm going to go up against the wall and just sit down and like catch my breath.
He's like a PT.
That woo thing reminds me, you know, when you watch this like Ninja Warrior, that guy that comes out, he's like overhyped. Yeah,
Yeah.
woo, let's go. Come on.
Oh, mate,
then he,
this is Mount Mariama right here.
Wow.
Oh.
All right. So, given that it's now Pax's turn,
Yep.
Pax, you also need to give me a wisdom check.
Okay, I'll give you
But
a big...
while starting your turn, right
Yep.
next to this statue,
Oh, fuck.
you happen to notice that it's slowly started to unclench its fist.
Fuck. Yeah.
Both fists. And you do happen to see some objects in the fists, but you need to give me the wisdom check first.
It's
Wisdom
20.
save. So 20?
Yeah.
Okay, so you managed to make the save,
Uh-huh.
and
All right.
you notice pretty closely that in the palms of this creature's hands happen to be, in each one there seems to be a marble-sized object that pretty much resembles those crystal eyeballs you've been seeing around. But you've seen, in one hand you see a pearly white crystal eyeball,
Uh-huh.
and in the other hand you see a similarly sized scarlet crystal eyeball.
Okay.
Yes. And you're welcome to do whatever you like in your turn. But
Um,
it's up to you now.
Has his eyes open on the statue?
The eyes itself,
Not the ones he's holding, his actual ones in his head.
the eyes on the statue, you notice they are fixated and watching you, but they still seem like they're kind of stone. They don't seem like they're living eyeballs, but you notice as you move, they're still watching you.
Okay, I feel like it's bad to take those.
Red pill, blue pill moment.
I feel like it's a bad thing to take those fucking pills. To take those eyes.
Do it. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it.
Well,
There's
I've-
nothing else happening with the statue. It's just slowly opened up its palms.
It has opened up its palms. That's all that seems to have happened.
All right. I'm gonna step back into this walkway
Okay.
out away a bit. Yeah, and that'll be it.
Okay. Cool. All right. With you finishing your turn, Tim, it's your turn. Give me a wisdom save. With all that wind that's still flying around you.
All right.
Probably should have cast something on someone.
21.
A 21. You also make the save. And you have a very similar experience to what Pax is seeing. You see the same sort of things. The statue's got its unclenched fists, and there's still many gusts of winds around. And but you notice that down the other end, Draska's starting to do some pretty out of the ordinary stuff.
Do it.
I'm sort of, as I sort of see the fists unfurl
Mhm.
and sort of see the objects there, I just hear Nang Nang creep in the back of my head. Take it. You know you want to.
Do it.
Do it, and I'm going to attempt to take both of them.
Okay.
Execute orders.
I'm going to, using the it's actually from Nang Nang itself. Nang Nang allows me to move along vertical surfaces, walking with keeping my hands free. So I want to walk up the statue
Okay.
and then just like grab them both, and then
Okay.
try and skitter out where Pax went.
Okay.
That's what I want to attempt to do.
Sure. You can do that, but you're still going to need to give me an athletics check, just because there is a bunch of wind still blowing you around, just to hold on to while you. I know you're unencumbered walking up, so that's not what you're rolling for. You're rolling more to
Too easy.
hold on for the wind.
Too easy. All right, here we go. That is a nat 1.
So you start walking up. You feel like you're walking up pretty easily, but you get pretty quickly swept off by the wind, and you're sort of knocked down, and you're back at the bottom of the statue. So you're probably going to have to try again.
That didn't work.
Fly.
I'll try it again.
Mhm.
But I assume that would be my.
That would be your action. That would be your
So
action.
I'll have to try again next turn.
Mhm.
All right, so I'll just stay sort of standing like mid torso of the of the whatever it is, the fiendish statue-ish thing.
Yep.
And I'll finish my turn there.
Okay.
Eyes fixated. So I'm taking it. Never mind.
Now, that would bring it to Animal's turn. Animal, wisdom check.
Yeah.
Wisdom save. Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Gonna be horrendous. Very horrendous. 5.
Yay.
Yeah.
So you also get swept up in the emotions of the wind, and you're also affected by a type of short-term madness, and your character has become stunned
Huh.
for the next 5 minutes.
Stunned.
Fantastic.
Actually, not 5 minutes. Sorry, 50 minutes.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, I just rolled it. I rolled it properly then. Yep, 50 minutes.
Holy shit, bro!
Joyce.
You've already climbed up though, haven't you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's up.
yeah.
up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm back on top.
Yeah, you are stunned, and just to remind you what
50 minutes.
stunned is.
Fuck.
A stunned creature is incapacitated and can't move and can only speak falteringly. The creature automatically fails strength and dex saves like this, and attack rolls against you have advantage. That's what a stun is.
Right. Oh,
Mhm.
I don't want that.
And so I can only speak like a couple words at a time, yeah?
Yeah, you could speak like broken dialogue. Yeah, sure.
I didn't expect this to happen.
Neither did I, honestly. I didn't realize.
Uh,
It was one of like 12 outcomes, and you managed to get that one.
I thought mine was shite.
That's right.
Okay, so I've been like that. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll end my turn like that, just being like, oh.
Okay.
I would have
That means it's Drask's turn. And Drask, you need to start the turn by giving me yet another
Fuck.
wisdom save.
Wisdom
11.
saves.
11.
Yep.
That is a fail.
That's a big
Yeah.
fail.
Now, before you say what it is, I'm noticing these waves happen, like these gusts of air happen, right?
Yes, you'd see them happening, yes.
Okay, and I can feel like something weird's happening to me, or
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
all right.
And given that I rolled the same thing again, you are also stunned for 50 minutes.
Really?
Can't move.
All right, I'm literally
Nice.
just sitting down in like the I'm puffed out position, like just like pretty much knees up. I can just
Mhm.
like this. That's me just sitting there.
Well,
All right. I guess that's the end of your turn.
lesser
Yeah, I
restorations coming
suppose
up.
so.
Pax, your turn.
It is me, a wisdom save.
Yes.
Oh, not so good. 12?
Oh, man.
Fuck off!
You're also stunned
Yes, boy!
for 50 minutes.
Just like,
I'm rolling a D100. I've got the same thing 3 times in a row.
weighted
wow.
dice. Alright. Done.
Fuck.
Tick.
Alright.
Alright, how far is
It's
it?
all up to you, Tim.
Apparently. Alright. I guess I gotta roll a wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna
You
chill
do.
here for 50 minutes.
Just don't get unconscious again, I guess, or stunned or whatever the hell you might get.
So that's 20.
Hey, thank
You
the
make
Lord.
the save. What
Thanks
would
to
you
the
like?
flash of genius.
What would you like to do with your turn?
Being that I'm sort of already halfway up the statue,
Yep.
I want to try and again take the
All right.
take the eyeballs.
All right. Give us an athletics check again to hold on the way up.
Nat 20. Come on. There we go.
You got that 20? Okay.
Nat 20.
Yeah. So you managed to walk up the outside of the statue, and you managed to take the 2 eyeballs with ease.
Does anything happen after I take them? Like, does it look like the statue's? You said it was following Pax before. Does it look like it's following me at the?
It is. It is watching you currently. Yes, but nothing sinister seems to be happening. No.
All right. I'm gonna put them in my bag. You said there was a pearly white and a scarlet one.
Yes, you've got pearly white and scarlet. Yep.
Cool. I'll just write that down so I don't forget. All right. I'm gonna make my way down the rest of the statue.
Yep.
Now, animal doesn't look like he's moving.
Nope.
I can't see Pax because he's behind me unless I turn and he's sort of in the hallway. So I sort of say I can't really see what he's doing. And Drask just looks like he's sitting down.
Yep.
We'll just have a mad chill vibe right now.
Everyone's like, "Yep, go for it, man. You solo this shit."
You got this,
So-
bro. We're just gonna take a chill.
Would that be my action to have taken those?
That would have been your action to grab them,
Okay.
yeah, because you also
How
rolled to
much?
get up there, yeah.
How much movement do you think I'd have left if I walk down the statue back to the platform?
You would have gone up the statue probably 10 feet, down another 10 feet. So
Okay,
whatever you've got left after that.
I will use the ability granted by Nang Nang to walk up this, move 5 feet there, and then 5 feet up that wall, and then I'm hoping that I'll be able to just make my way around the wall.
Ooh.
Turn the lever off.
Sure. So
Give me a couple turns, though.
as you get very close to that corner
Yeah,
and you start walking onto that wall,
yeah.
you notice that there is a very, very tiny doorway there.
Where I am here.
Yep, off the edge. Like it's over the edge of the balcony. You'd have to make a slight
Yeah.
little jump to it because you're already on the wall, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
As you take a few steps into the corner, so about here, you find a very small doorway that is about the width of just yourself,
Okay.
standing sideways, and you find that it seems to be walking off into like almost a little crawl space that can go around the outside here.
All right. Okay. So I sort of moved there with the rest of my movement and sort of just made my way just up onto the wall.
Okay.
Now,
Alright.
being that the others are stunned, do they still have to make whiz saves? I don't know what's going on with that. Or
They will indeed.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
So that means it would be Animal's turn. Give us another whiz save. Animal.
Say shit. Oh, hey, 16.
16. That's pretty good. 16 is very good for you.
Is it really though?
Now, you also have another term of short-term madness that comes across your body. You start to experience vivid hallucinations and have disadvantage on any ability checks for the next 50 minutes.
Fun.
Jeez.
Would you
I'm
like to do anything
stunned.
else with your turn?
So I'm stunned and seeing hallucinations.
Yeah, tripping balls and stunned, yep.
You're
having
stuck still having a trip.
The best mushies of your life.
I freaked the fuck out and I dimension door to the other side of the room.
Are you still stunned?
It's a verbal spell. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, you
And
can you can still cast while stunned. Yeah, you just can't move, and
I can't move.
you're incapacitated. Does that mean you can't move?
I would have thought.
That means you can't
It
move.
says he can only. It said he can only speak falteringly. Will that affect his ability to cast a spell?
Let's have a look. Let's see what incapacitated is.
Random
An
spell.
incapacitated
Random
can't-
spell.
an incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions, so you can't
Okay,
do that.
No, all right. Well,
Yeah.
then I'll stay where I am, tripping balls and physically unable to move.
Yep. All right, Drask, it's your turn to make a wisdom save.
Standard Friday night.
10.
10. Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty good. It's one of your best ones so far.
Yeah, I got 11 before, smartass. But
You get this weird, overwhelming urge that you need to eat something strange like dirt or slime or offal.
Awful.
But you only get that for the next 10 minutes, so you're probably safe.
I
Even though
would
you're
imagine
right.
so.
Even though you're right next to some of that alien slime, so that would have been really unfortunate.
Oh, imagine that.
He's like,
Been
you're actually
great.
saved by the stun.
Oh,
Like-
the stun has saved my ass.
Far out.
Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I'm just
Eating
gonna
the
sit there
slime.
like grabbing onto my legs like, oh my god, what the fuck is going on right now? Like, oh my fucking god, guys.
He's just
Fuck!
It's like the luckiest stun of his life.
Yeah. So all you hear is
Okay.
like muffles from Drask.
Well, Pax,
Yep. It's me. Your
give us a
boy.
whiz save.
Let's fucking whiz save the shit out of this.
Yep.
19.
19. That's a very good roll.
Oh my god, are you saying it's a 20?
It is.
20 is the pass.
Get out of here.
Okay.
I'd never pass because my modifier is -1. I could never pass.
You're always destined to fail.
Well,
Yeah.
you better use Splash of Genius on you then. Well, yeah, so you receive yet another form of short-term madness. You
Yeah.
become fully incapacitated,
Mhm.
and you spend the rest of your duration of this madness screaming, laughing, or weeping. And that's for the next 40 minutes.
Great. I'm gonna go with all three. Like some sort of deranged.
Crazy bad.
Man, this is intense, and I'm like, I gotta get over there. Fuck.
All right, Tim. It's your turn.
It's like sobbing down the hallway with laughter.
Seriously, the only reason I've made these 2 saves is because of Flasher G.
Let's hope that Tim makes it.
That's a 5.
A 5, is it?
Yeah, that's a 5.
Ooh.
Well, do you want to blow on the dice through the camera? Sure.
I bet you said it to all the boys.
All right.
We're
Only the
fucked.
special ones.
All right. I've rolled for you.
All right.
Kiss for good luck.
Your term of short-term madness
Yeah.
is going to be 70 minutes long,
Oh.
70 minutes. All right.
and your character retreats into his or her own mind and becomes paralyzed.
Oh my god.
This effect will end though if your character takes any damage. Now, paralyzed.
Okay.
Just for people playing at home. A paralyzed condition is a paralyzed creature is incapacitated, just like the other one. You can't move or speak, and the creature automatically fails any strength or dex saving throws. Attacks against you have advantage, and any creature that hits the creature is a critical roll if the attacker is in 5 feet of the creature.
Oh shit.
And
So
now
currently we're all stationary, and do these things just keep stacking?
You bet.
it literally can't do it.
We're all fucking stuck, bro. Every one of us can't move for a
That sounds
minimum
like-
of 49 minutes and 30 seconds, give or take.
That sounds like the end of Tim's turn. We'll go through one
Yeah, I
more
can't-
round
I
with
can't
everybody.
move,
We'll go
so-
through one more round with everybody before something may actually happen.
Oh, fuck.
So,
Will
Drask, give me a wisdom save.
I don't want to.
you can't make me.
Fuck, it's a
2020.
5.
That's a 5, is it?
Oh, man, you know I haven't got wisdom.
Finally, a room that's too hard for Drask. Well, at least this is a different effect that you didn't have before.
Yes, I'm not double paralyzed.
No, you were stunned before.
Sorry, stunned.
Now you are paralyzed.
Oh, for fuck.
Oh man.
With you're retreating into your own mind, you've become paralyzed, and if you take damage, it will end the effect. But you are like that for the next 50 minutes as well.
So I'm going to say that takes over stunned, because I think paralyzed is worse.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'd say you pretty much like if you get hit, then you'd be no longer paralyzed, but then you'd become stunned. I guess it'll go back up the tree. Okay, I guess that means it's Pax's turn. Pax,
Okay,
your turn.
still my turn, yeah?
Yeah, you can go for whatever you like if you can do something. Sure.
So I'm going to let my little frog just climb on out,
And eat him.
and then I'm going to with my eyes look at it and look back at me. Then look at it and look back at me. Look at it again and then look back at me. And
All
see.
right,
if
roll
it
me an
does
animal
anything.
handling check.
I'll take that with disadvantage because that was horrible.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right, that's only the first one. That's a 16.
Okay.
Okay, it's an 8.
With that, and you've had quite a good bond with your frog in the past. Your frog gets the idea, and it just like reaches up with its little like webbed hand and just slaps you across the face. So you're no longer paralyzed, but you're still stunned.
Oh,
Does that
fuck!
also mean he just had a critical against him?
That would be a critical.
Yes.
But I believe a frog would probably do a D4, so I'm going to roll a D4 damage for you.
Don't forget to double it.
I wouldn't even that'd be what, 1?
You take
I reckon that'd be 1.
six bludgeoning damage.
Fucking hell.
All right.
Shit.
Is that the end of your turn?
Good frog. Now, you're going to have to do that again next time.
All right.
Right.
Yeah. So Pax, your turn.
All right.
Give us a whiz.
Oh.
This has done it again.
One.
A 1.
Yep. So I got a +9, so it's a 10, but it's still a 1.
All right. Well, at least this is a new condition for you.
Oh man.
I love new things.
You become paralyzed, and you go into your mind, and you have to take damage to get out of paralyzation for the next
Yes.
2 minutes.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
You're not paralyzed for too long.
Could be worse.
Mm-hmm. All right, Tim, your turn. Crickets.
Oh, that's 21.
21.
Yep, 21. Well, you make
Yeah.
it again, so you're
Now-
fine, but you're still paralyzed. Yes.
I'm paralyzed, so it says I can't move. Is that like anything?
Yep.
Like
You can't take an
can I,
action.
like not move? No, I was just wondering, could I like bite my lip really hard?
You're paralyzed, motherfucker.
I can't like
Let's
move
see.
anything, so I'm because
All right, let's read it. Let's
Paralysis.
read it. Yeah, a paralyzed creature is incapacitated and can't move or speak. An incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions. I'd say biting yourself is probably an action.
Oh, can't move or speak. Well, then maybe I can't move my eyes either.
that's what I'm saying.
Well, you can't. You can probably move your eyes still. We let you move your eyes as those statues back in Nangalore. I'll let the eye movements be counted.
Okay.
We'll let them be counted. But you won't be able to
Okay.
body move.
Let them be
Okay,
counted.
so I can't self-inflict damage on myself currently.
No,
No.
not unless you can like make your eyeballs attack each other or something.
Yeah.
He ruptures an eyeball
Just strain your eyes so much you burst a blood vessel. It's damage.
and become partially blind.
I'm just blind for the rest of the campaign.
It's alright, we'll use greater restoration. You'll be fine.
Creature's incapacitated. Yeah, so because I'm incapacitated, it sort of
You're fucked, mate.
that
You're
screws
fucked.
me around a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
Fucks
So,
everyone.
I guess that means it's Animal's turn. Animal, give me a wisdom save.
Fuck.
It's Animal giving the wisdom save.
That is a 6.
A 6.
Nah.
Ah, that's good. That's good for you. That's
7, -1.
Yeah. Look. It's not the worst, but it's not the best.
So I'm dead, yeah?
You lose your legs.
Your character becomes frightened, and you must use your action and movement speed each round to flee as far as you can from the source of fear. Now, the thing that you're currently scared of is the lever on the other side of the room.
But
But
I'm
you're stunned, so you kind of just
I'm
got to face
stunned.
away from it, I guess.
and hallucinating and terrified of the lever.
Yes.
You're having
Good time.
terrifying hallucinations of the lever,
I'm gonna have a
Good.
fucking
whilst you
aneurysm in a
cannot
minute.
get away from it.
Now,
Good
I
time.
want everybody to write down what their current state of mind is.
Okay, I'm just
Oh, fuck.
paralyzed.
Yeah.
So that-
Yeah, I've got that.
Yeah, everyone's written down their current state of mind
Mhm.
because we're going to find out what happens next week.
Ah,
Yeah.
you fucker.
Dummy to come in and save the day.
Jeez.
Give him more of a hero complex.
We need to get that skeleton boy from in the middle.
I just
We can't
need to
save
wait
him.
out fucking however long it is.
But then also,
Well-
I don't know if these skeleton boys actually have a use or if they're just a red herring.
Much like these eyeballs.
Much like literally everything you find. What is even good here?
What is
What does
even?
it do? What does it do?
What is reality?
All
This
right.
sounds like the most horrible thing.
What is dragons and dungeons?
This is killing.
Thank everyone for checking us out tonight.
Yeah, boy.
These pesky adventurers are currently stuck in basically Neverland forever.
Yeah.
But
Unless you can make enough saves to blast out the fucking.
there is a chance they'll make enough saves, or they'll become so crazy that they can no longer be affected by any types of madness. So
You've got to make 60 saves over 20.
maybe that's the case. But you're gonna have to hope that old what's his name? Tim can do you some good. I think so. He's the only one that's making saves so far.
Dead.
It's either that, or you somehow get back to another area or somewhere that's safer in the room.
Dead.
Shit.
Dead.
Yeah. Thanks for checking us out, guys. Make sure you check us out next week. It'll probably be Tuesday again. If not, maybe Thursday. Who knows? But we'll be back. And thank you very much for tuning in. And there may be a one shot in between now and the next session with Dammy deciding his fate.
Oh.
We shall see. So tune in for that if it comes up. But we'll let you know in Discord if that's going to happen. And if you're not in Discord, then you'll probably just have to catch it on YouTube unless you catch us live. So
Follow the socials.
All right. Good luck and see you next Tuesday.
See you later.
See you next Tuesday.